arms. It's in the way your chest feels like it's carrying more weight than usual. Listen, this is not ordinary. This is divine. God says this is about you. This is about the prayers you forgot you whispered when no one was watching. This is about the protection you've always asked for, not just for yourself but for the people who live in your heart. You prayed for angels to be assigned. You asked for miracles. You pleaded for a hedge of safety around the people you love. And now, here it is. But it's coming in the form of a message, not a miracle. You must take action. You must be bold. You must do the uncomfortable thing. You must send the text. Make the call. Have the talk. Tell them not to go out today. Tell them to stay in. Tell them to be mindful. Tell them that something is not sitting right in your spirit and you need them to trust you. Even if they laugh. Even if they roll their eyes. Even if they say you're overreacting. Do it anyway. Because later, they will remember. Later, they will thank you. Later, they may cry in your arms because something told you the truth before reality had a chance to leave a scar. There are angels on assignment right now. They are moving faster than lightning, trying to orchestrate a reroute, trying to slow someone down, trying to block the path that would lead to unnecessary suffering. But they need your cooperation. Heaven needs your yes. The divine realm is waiting for your obedience. One move of love can erase 1,000 regrets. One message of care can delay a moment that was never meant to be lived. One whisper of warning can cradle a soul back into safety before the night falls too deep. Someone you love is being watched from heaven. Someone you love is walking unknowingly toward a moment they were never meant to meet. But you can stop it. You can shift it. You are the key. This is not fear-mongering. This is faith in motion. This is spiritual sensitivity. This is love that does not sit idle when the spirit trembles. How many times have you ignored your gut feeling and later said, "I knew something was wrong"? How many times have you brushed aside the still, small voice that whispered, "Don't let them go," only to regret it later? But this time is different. This time, heaven has made it loud. This time, the message is clear. This time, your heart knows. Do not dismiss this again. Do not delay. Love them enough to be brave. Love them enough to sound the alarm, even if you look foolish. Love them enough to stand in the middle of this moment and say, "Not on my watch." Heaven says your voice carries weight. Your words shift the atmosphere. Your care is not weakness, it's divine strength. You are an intercessor and a protector. The way you love has power. The way you watch over people has force. Don't let the lies of others silence your obedience now. They may not understand it. They may not value it. But when heaven reveals the truth in time, they'll remember that you stood tall when it mattered most. They'll remember that you were the one who spoke when silence would have cost too much. Someone you love is walking into a night that could change everything. But it doesn't have to. You are being asked to be the bridge, the voice, the interruption. There is still time. Not much. But enough. Heaven has bent down with compassion. Heaven is saying, tell them now. Don't put it off. Don't doubt your instincts. Don't second-guess your knowing. You are not imagining this. You were chosen to receive this for a reason. Not just anyone. You. Because you still believe in miracles. Because you still love with your whole heart. Because you still pray with tears in your eyes and trust that someone is listening. Someone is really, really in love with you in heaven. Their soul still covers you in prayer. Their memory still weaves its warmth around your life. And they are the one who whispered this into your ear as you slept. They are the one who begged heaven to warn you in time. They are the one who stood before the throne and said, please send a message to the one I love. Please don't let this happen. Please give them a chance to stop it. You've felt their presence. You've dreamed of them. You've heard their voice in moments of quiet. This is their love still reaching you. This is their gift. They haven't forgotten you. And now, they are watching, praying you don't ignore this. You will feel lighter after you send the message. You will feel peace after you make the call. You will feel a shift in your spirit the moment you obey. Because heaven will know that you heard. Heaven will know that you cared. Heaven will smile because someone lived, and they lived because you said something in time. That's the kind of miracle that goes unnoticed by most, but not by the angels who saw what could have been, and what was stopped because of your love. You won't need recognition. You won't need a thank you. But your heart will know. And heaven will remember. My child, open your heart to this message, for it carries the weight of divine urgency and the tenderness of eternal love. This is not just a message, it is a call to awaken, a plea from heaven itself, for your attention is needed now more than ever before. This is about you. This is about someone in your family. This is about something that is not merely a possibility, but something that is close to unfolding unless your spirit hears and responds. I speak to you with trembling truth, with a voice not of fear but of compassion that burns with a holy intensity. Something is drawing close, something that only prayer, obedience, and swift awareness can shift. My beloved child, someone in your family is walking into a moment that could change everything. Tonight, there is a road they may take, a decision they may make behind the wheel of a car, that could lead to sorrow unless you intervene with wisdom and prayer. Listen to my words. Hear them not with doubt, but with the same faith you've clung to when you had no strength left. Someone you love is planning to go out tonight, to drive, unaware that the night is not as quiet as it seems, unaware that their mind is distracted, their spirit unsettled. You have the power to speak life over them, to guide them back to safety, to remind them to be cautious, to drive carefully, or better yet, to stay in, to rest, to find peace within the home I have surrounded with my protection. You may wonder, why me, God? Why am I receiving this? Because you are the one I trust to pray, to act, to speak with boldness and love. I have whispered this into your heart for a reason. This is not just for curiosity. This is not just another message. This is a divine interruption. This is a holy moment of clarity. The one you care about, the one whose name rose to your mind as you read these words, yes, that one, is at the center of this. It is their life, it is their breath, it is their path that I am urging you to preserve. Speak to them. Call them. Tell them, not with panic, but with the calm assurance of someone who knows that God speaks to warn, to shield, to save. Tell them not to rush tonight, not to make unnecessary trips, not to drive recklessly or distracted. Urge them to check their car, to slow down, to wear their seatbelt, to avoid late travels if possible. Even a delay of a few minutes, even the soft whisper of caution you plant in their heart, could reroute the entire night. This message is for you, and it is not too late. That is the beauty of divine revelation, it comes just in time. Do not ignore that small stirring in your chest. That is me confirming it to you. That is the Holy Spirit bearing witness to your soul that this message is not random. I do not speak without reason. I do not interrupt your day unless it matters. This matters. I see the road. I see the moment of distraction, the phone ringing, the weather shifting, the light changing just a second too fast. But I also see your intercession. I see your prayer. I see you stopping everything, putting aside your own schedule to reach out and say, please be careful tonight. Please drive safe. Or maybe stay home. Your words will echo with more power than you think. They carry my anointing. They carry the protection I have placed upon your mouth and your spirit. Don't dismiss this. Don't wait until later. Don't tell yourself you'll remember to say something later in the day. Later might not come. Now is the moment. Now is when I'm speaking. Now is when heaven is aligning itself around you to equip you with clarity and divine insight. You have always felt deeply. You have always known things others didn't. That's because I placed sensitivity in your soul for purposes just like this. Others may call it overthinking. But I call it discernment. You see beneath the surface. You feel when something is not right. And right now, something isn't. But you can change that. You can prevent that. You can stop what the enemy wanted to stir by stepping in with your love and your warning. Remember, I do not reveal to scare you. I reveal to prepare you, to alert you, to position you as the one who steps in and shifts the atmosphere. The one who stands between harm and the ones they love. The one who listens when no one else is paying attention. That is you. That's why I'm speaking to you now. That's why this message reached you. Not your sibling, not your friend. You. Your obedience can become someone else's miracle. Your words, guided by love and prayer, can become the hedge of protection around someone's journey tonight. Even a small word spoken in faith can break timelines, change directions, realign steps. You may not see the whole picture, but you don't need to. I see it all. And I'm asking you to trust me. This is not a joke. This is not imagination. This is not coincidence. The one in your family who's been restless lately, who has been going out late, driving without sleep, or not focusing properly, that is who I'm speaking of. It might be the one who always says, "I'm fine," or the one who always acts like they don't need help. But I see beyond the surface. I see the weariness in their soul. I see the things distracting them. I see the moment they won't see coming, unless you stand in the gap. You can speak life. You can slow them down. You can reroute their night. You can be the voice that shifts their choice. And I will back you. I will protect them. I will cover them in mercy. But you must act. Faith without action is just a seed never planted. You must act. Let your message to them be wrapped in gentleness. Say it in love, but say it clearly. Say, drive safe. Say, check your car. Say, maybe stay home tonight. You never know which word will be the one that stays with them. But I do. And I will use your voice. I will use your love. I will use your willingness to hear me in a world full of noise. Tonight will pass in peace because of what you choose to do with this message. Or tonight could bring sorrow if ignored. And I know you won't ignore it. I know you're listening. I know your heart is open. I know you will pray and act and love boldly. This is about you. And this is about someone you love. You are their covering tonight. Let your prayers surround them like angels. Let your words be like whispers from heaven. Let your love become a wall of light that nothing can get past. You are chosen. You are awakened. You are loved. And I am with you. Now go. Speak. Pray. Move. And know that I, your God, have spoken. This message is for you. God says, this message is for you. Don't scroll past it. Don't ignore the stirring in your soul right now. Someone in your family is going to crash their car tonight. But you can stop it if you open your heart and listen. Heaven is trying to reach you, urgently, softly, but strongly. This is not just a coincidence. This is not a mistake. It is a divine interruption. You are being chosen right now as the protector, the intercessor, the one who stands in the gap. The moment you saw these words, the Spirit stirred something in you. That wasn't your imagination. That was the sound of angels whispering to your spirit. God is giving you time to intercede before something unfolds. Yes, you can save them, just warn them gently, lovingly. Please don't drive much today, be careful, stay home if you can. And then, pray over them. Speak safety over them. Wrap them in the light of God's promise and cover them with your faith. God will be with you, rest assured. Nothing will go wrong with you. You are safe. You just have to trust God and pray to Him. You are not alone in this. You're not making this up. The urgency you feel in your heart is not fear, it's discernment. God is not showing you this to scare you, He's revealing it to save someone you love deeply. The person in your family, maybe a sibling, maybe a cousin, maybe your parent, or even your child, God has seen the road they were planning to take today. He has seen the distraction. He has seen the tiredness. He has seen the vehicle that is not fit for the trip. But God is trying to stop it. And He is using you. Because your heart is open, because your spirit is sensitive, because you are the one who listens. Don't ignore this. Don't push it aside. Speak. Send the message. Make the call. Let your love be bold enough to protect. This message is for you. There's someone who was about to rush out of the house this evening without prayer, without thought, without caution. But God is slowing them down through you. What you do next matters more than you know. Angels are already moving. The car keys are trembling in the hand of the person this is about, and they won't even know why they feel hesitant today, but it's because your prayer is already creating a shift. Your words, your warning, your whisper, it can change everything. God says, you are not powerless. You are not too late. You have time. You are the vessel God is using today to keep something heartbreaking from happening. God is uncovering what was hidden. Someone in your family is going to crash their car tonight if this message is ignored. But you can save them. You were chosen to see this message for a reason. Nothing is random with God. You were meant to be here, meant to hear this, meant to be the one who steps in and prays. Speak peace over them. Don't wait until it's too late. Tell them, just stay in tonight. Don't go unless you absolutely have to. Let's pray together before you drive. Your love can be the shield that heaven uses to cover them. God says, there is still time. This can still be changed. Miracles happen when someone believes, and you are the believer right now. You are the one who stands in faith. Heaven is watching, listening, waiting to move at your word. Don't ignore the burden you feel. It is divine. It is real. And you have more spiritual power than you realize. God says, you are the one I trust with this warning, because your heart is tender, your soul is awake, and your prayers are strong. You have the voice that heaven listens to. Your whisper becomes thunder in the spiritual realm. So now, go and do it. Reach out. Speak. Pray. Tell them gently but firmly, please don't go out too much today. That one sentence could change everything. That one moment of obedience could rewrite what was going to happen. God says, you are covered. You are safe. And so are they, if you listen. Be the reason a car crash never happens. Be the reason someone stays home tonight. Be the reason a life is preserved, simply because you were bold enough to listen to God and act. God is with you. You are not alone. This is a message for you. Don't wait. Don't overthink. Just obey. Heaven is on your side. Miracles are waiting. Peace is surrounding you now. Trust God. Pray. Act. And watch as what could have happened never happens. Someone in your family is going to crash. God says, this is a very important message for you today. Do not ignore it. Pay attention to this message. Open your eyes and be careful. This is not a coincidence. It has been sent for you. In a world that moves with shadows and secrets, there are moments when time itself stands still and heaven leans close enough to whisper a truth that could shake the very ground beneath your feet. This moment, right now, is one of those divine interruptions where eternity presses its hand against your heart and demands you stop, breathe, and receive the truth that could rewrite the fate of someone you love more than your own breath. This message is for you. It has traveled through realms unseen, pierced through realms that human ears cannot hear, and descended upon you like a trembling wind that refuses to pass until you have opened your spirit wide and received what must not be missed. Someone in your family is going to crash their car tonight. You can save them if you listen to this now. You must tell them to drive safely and not go out much today. It may sound simple, but the urgency is real, and the hours are passing like grains of sand slipping through an hourglass tilted by unseen hands. The heavens are groaning. Angels are watching. Something is stirring in the atmosphere. You know this isn't random. You've been feeling it. A heaviness, a pull, a strange ache in your spirit that you haven't been able to explain. That's not anxiety. That's not paranoia. That's the divine alert sounding in your soul, waiting for you to obey, waiting for you to speak, waiting for you to intercede before it's too late. This isn't about fear, it's about protection. This isn't about suspicion, it's about salvation. This isn't a warning meant to paralyze you, it's a revelation meant to empower you. Do you realize that right now, someone you love is one decision away from a night that could change everything? One road, one turn, one choice, and yet the heavens have decided to interrupt the storyline because you have the authority to shift the outcome. You have the power, through love, through prayer, through one message, to prevent what was meant to destroy the peace of your home. This isn't about predicting the future. This is about shifting it. This is about obedience. This is about compassion. This is about knowing that if God sent this message to you, then you are the chosen one to stand in the gap. You are the one with the voice, with the heart, with the reach to deliver the message in time. Don't second-guess it. Don't dismiss it. Don't wait for more confirmation. The confirmation is already wrapped in the tears that have welled in your eyes reading this. It's in the chills running down your arms. It's in the way your chest feels like it's carrying more weight than usual. Listen, this is not ordinary. This is divine. God says this is about you. This is about the prayers you forgot you whispered when no one was watching. This is about the protection you've always asked for, not just for yourself but for the people who live in your heart. You prayed for angels to be assigned. You asked for miracles. You pleaded for a hedge of safety around the people you love. And now, here it is. But it's